Hi, in this video I'm going to be talking with you and showing you about gridded artwork that follows a grid. Some artists who use the grid or geometric theme or style are Sol LeWitt and Stanley Whitney and Piet Mondrian. There are 3 examples of pictures right here. I'm also going to post the links that I found about them so that you can look them up yourself and see how they came up with their artwork. I'm going to be showing you using your Paint app in your computer to make a grid. I'm in Paint here. What you need to do is go down to your search bar in a Windows computer and type in Paint. It should bring up the Paint app with the little Paint palette. Click that to open Paint. Once you're in Paint, you're going to go to View and click on Grid Lines and Rulers. That's going to give you a framework to follow, basically like a ruler, to trace and make your grid. Then you're going to go back to Home and you're going to go over to the lines. There's a color 1, which is going to be the color of the line, so you can set that to a color. Then you can set the weight of the lines, meaning thick or thin lines. I'm going to be doing thinner lines for this one, but I already have tried some thicker lines as well. Then you'll see there's the line is selected for my tools, the straight line, and you're just going to decide on how wide you want your columns to be. So I'm doing 4 grid lines over for this one. I've done a smaller one. I might also try a bigger one. Just try and see what you think and determine what you want to do. And then you're just going to line it up, line the little pointer up with the grid line, and you're going to select it using your mouse button and then just bring it all the way down, hold, press and hold, and then let go when you get to the bottom. Make sure that the line is perfectly straight. It has a tendency to get a little kind of kink in it, so you need to make sure it's perfectly straight. And if it has a little spot where it isn't perfectly straight, then just move it to the left or right until you get it to be perfectly straight, and then you can let it go. So I'm going to do this all the way across. I'm going to do horizontally and vertically. So from this direction, 4 boxes over, bring it straight down, press and hold, release when you get a straight line. And then if you make a mistake, there's an undo button up here, the little backwards arrow, click that. You want to do that right away so that you can fix it without having to undo some of your other work, because undo only does your last step. So I'm going to fast forward here to the end of this row. There we go. And then you're going to just do the same thing going the other direction. So I went vertically down, I'm going to go horizontally across. So you're going to start at the top or the bottom, whichever is more comfortable for you. 4 boxes down, all the way over to the left, and then click and drag all the way across. And then you're just going to keep doing that, following that pattern. 4 boxes down, click and drag over to the other side. I'm going to fast forward to the end of this for you guys. There we go. So from here you can pretty much start. I did have a few boxes left over on the horizontal and vertical side, but that's fine, no problem. Just leave it like it is. And then you can start filling this in. I would go to View first to remove the grid lines, hide the grid lines. Those are not part of your picture, they're just there to guide you. So go to View, click on grid lines so that it's off. You can leave the rulers on, that's fine. Or you can take them off if you want, it's up to you. And then you're going to use this paint bucket right here, this tool. And then you can select the color. Color 1 is the color you want, not color 2. So whatever's in color 1 is the color you're going to be painting with. You can use the preset colors here, or you can use the custom colors in the rainbow over there. You can click on something and then you can also customize it, you know, darker or lighter over here to something you like. And then whatever you end up deciding to do, it's going to add it to your custom color palette, which will be available at the top right there. And then you can start making your design with however you want to do it. So you could, there's just tons of things you can do to make sort of a pixelated artwork. So get creative and remember to save your work to your computer so that you can share it. And I would love to see what you guys come up with. It would be really awesome. So definitely remember to share with me. I'm just playing around here with that little flower shape. You can also add diagonal lines to your grid. So I have done that. This is what my diagonal grid looks like. And then I have another one here I'll show you that's finished, so another diagonal grid. I did this one with a smaller grid, so it's only 3 boxes on the grid lines, and the lines are thicker. So if you look up there in the weight of the lines, I used, oops, I have to put it online. There we go. I used not the thickest, but the second thickest line, so they're pretty thick, and it does not allow a lot of space for coloring or filling in, which actually isn't bad. I thought mine looks like a stained glass window, so thicker lines is not a bad thing. But maybe if I had done the squares a little bit bigger, it would be easier to work with. It's still fine. I'm using thinner lines now with my next one. And then I'll also show you this completed, so added colors. So you can see an option. So there's, like I said, there's just tons of things you can do with these grids. So here we go. I'm going to open up the one that's colored in. So I've been doing a rainbow theme on this one, but like I said, there's just tons of things you can do. It's been kind of fun though, very relaxing and enjoyable to play with filling it in. It's basically like computer coloring, and it's really fun. So thanks for watching, and again, share your artwork with me. I'm excited to see what you do. All right, thanks again. Bye.